really think this Birthing Ritual card is such a cool card. It's crazy that there's not a single 1-drop in this deck. Which is so weird considering you're a Birthing Ritual deck. Like, what? That's kind of weird. I guess you're just playing so many counterspells that you could just be the control deck. Harbingers. I like this deck. I like what it's trying to do. Fblthp the Lost. Alrighty, yes, I would like the new cards. Add 4 to trade. Confirm. Alrighty. So, essentially what this deck is trying to do is trying to just abuse Birthing Ritual with a bunch of flash cards. Let's jam. Let's see how it goes. Modern Gold League. I don't want to play in the Gold League. I mean, I do want to play in the Gold League, but I don't want to sit in queue forever. Okay, off to a great start. Turn 1. I guess we only need 1 land, so I guess I'll keep this. We'll put back the Force of Negation. Look, we're half the way. Lava Spike. Alright, well, at least we know where we stand. Perfect. This might have been another mulligan, but we're just 1 land away from being able to pop off. And by pop off, I mean cast Elvish Visionary. Bump in the night. Okay. Oh boy. Well, worst case scenario, we can Subtlety and then Flare of Denial something, which is kind of pathetic. Guess we're gonna do it. This is not great. Bump. I think we would be okay if we had a second mana, obviously. Okay, did they put Monster Sorcerer on the bottom? They put it on the bottom, and we drew Dismember. That is perfect. That is the perfect card to draw. I guess I should have gone to the Gold League. Maybe I would have avoided such hostility from our opponent. Dismember with no black sources in your deck? Perfect. Yep. If they have any burn spell, I am deceased. Cool. I should have mulliganed. But, I mean, I had a bunch of looks for another land. Alright, let's get Force Negations in. I wonder if we want Harbinger of the Seas. I wonder if that might be good enough. I mean, it's probably better than Fblthp here. And it's probably better than Dismembers. Probably better than a Sink into Stupor. Alright, let's try this. Wonder if we want Mystical Disputes just as counterspells. Probably not. Yeah, that's the way to beat Prowess. I will Consign and Replicate to counter. I don't know if that's the way to win. That might not be the best strategy I've ever heard. Okay, would you like to play first? Yes. What the hell? Oh, we did it. We have lands. Put back Woodland. I guess I want this. I don't know if I actually want that. I don't know if I actually want. I probably don't want that now that it's going to save me 3 life eventually. Swift Spear. Monastery Swift Spear. It's been a long time since I've seen Swift Spear. Not really. It's been a long time since I've seen it in Burn. I've seen it in the blue-red list running the prowess there, but not in Burn. I guess Burn just hasn't been around. I don't miss it. I will say that much. Bolt Wave. Okay. I guess I'm just going to tap that thing. I don't feel like I need to counter this. Okay. This is interesting. I guess I'm going to attack. Alright, let's try to Birthing Ritual this instead of... Let's see what we can get off the Birthing Ritual here. If you do, you may put a creature at X or less. X is 1 plus the sacrifice creature mana, put the rest on the bottom, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's go. Look at the cards. I would like... I guess we want Ice-Fang? We're not going to get to Cascade, right? When you do... Yeah, Cascade is a cast trigger, so we're Ice-Fang. Draw a card. Okay. We have Force of Negation here. We get to Hedge Maze, or maybe we give this thing Fangs. We try to get a basic forest to give this Fangs. Why are they lava darting me? That's instead of killing my snake when I have this Birthing Ritual out. They don't respect me. That's what it is. They don't respect my snake. Yup. Alright, let's crack this. I think we need to Hedge Maze to make sure we draw a creature for this Birthing Ritual. That's not going to do it, right? We'll put that in the graveyard. Okay, so I guess I'm going to attack with my snake. I don't want to play the other Birthing Ritual because then they could just Lava Dart this snake. So I'll just have all my hopes and dreams rest on this snake. Okay. We just need an Oculus. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Counter the Lava Dart. Okay. Guess we'll get another... Not gonna lie, I would have preferred an Abhorrent Oculus there. Let me change the deck. Forgive me for not changing that. Midrange. Edit stream info. Modern Simic. Modern Simic Birthing Ritual. Alright, they're going to play a Bauble. We have Harbingers, we have Oculuses, we have a bunch of cards that would be really good to put into the Birthing Ritual. But we also have a 1/1 draw card. We also have flying whatever. This deck needs a Young Wolf. I'm going to block. Which might be the wrong call. Block. But it gives me enough for an Oculus when I draw one. Oh, I hate this. Perfect. Lightning bolt. Well, I appreciate you not doing it on my turn. On your turn, so you get the prowess trigger. Well, I probably ought to Force Negation that. Alright, deck. Hey, cool. Kira Glass Springer. Alrighty. Wait, is this gonna... Harbinger in the Seas. Okay. I think we got them. We in fact did get them. We kind of got ourselves too, but whatever. I wonder if I just pass. Harbinger. I think I just pass. I don't think I do anything. I think I'm good. You know, I think I'm good. I think I play a 4/4. Hey, we get to do things now. Oculus. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe I'm supposed to care what I'm clicking, but I don't. Don't care. You'll do turn. Guess, am I attacking with Harbinger? Probably not, right? Probably doesn't matter. I guess I want a Shardless Agent over... I mean, why would I want a Shardless Agent? Guess I could sack this for a Coiling Oracle. Alright, they're dead. Yay, Harbinger and Birthing Ritual cheese. Alright, that's what this is. Alright, so that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, what a terrible deck. Do we want Dismember against their aggressive start? Is Dismember on the draw good enough? Like, on one hand, it's lose 4 life, kill a guy. But on the other hand, it does kill a guy. I guess we don't. Okay. Land. I guess we go this tapped, then this. We can Drowner plus Oracle. Hold up Force of Negation. Alright, this is a keep, kinda. Mistaken. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate it. We're playing some Simic nonsense that I saw in the Gold League. Mistaken. I have to ask, how long are the queues in the Gold League? I saw you have some trophies in there. I was a little concerned about waiting for the Gold League, but thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Dude, when Coiling Oracle hits and you hit the land, it's the greatest feeling in the world. Oh, wow, I should have Forced Negation that. I was not paying any attention. I was F6 through this. I was just thinking about the Gold League. Guess we just try and hit. Oh, baby. That's so sick. Okay. DRC. Yup. Yep. Yeah, I should have Force Negation this Corey Steelcutter. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me too bad. Searing Blaze. Because next turn I have Birthing Ritual plus Drowner. so what do I want to do? I want to go 1, 2. I don't really want to shock in the breeding pool. So let's just get this. Let's go 1, 2, birthing ritual. Let's see what our Coiling Oracle ascends into. Okay. Sacrifice. I would like an Abhorrent Oculus. This is what it's all about. This is what we're doing here. This is what we're doing, and this is why we're doing it for this. For this birthing ritual into Oculus, because that is sick. Because this card is just so silly. This is a silly card. There are many silly cards out there, but Oculus, silly. Okay. We go, I think we can take this one. Go to 8. I think we'll force this one. Okay, so let's let the Core Steel Cutter resolve. Let's let the Surveil resolve. Make sure they get their Surveil. And then let's Force of Negation, pitching Oculus Agent. Let's pitch the Oculus. Okay. What's this last card in their hand? Skewer. Sure. Okay. So our guy gets roasted. And now, beginning of combat, let's tap the 4/4. Let's tap the 4/4. Now this Dragon Red Chandler has to attack. They'll probably swing with the Monk token too. This has Trample here, so maybe it was better to have tapped down the 3/3 and then just chump blocked here. But we can go to 5. It's no big deal. Especially because we get to kill this. Yeah, I should have tapped this and chumped there. Okay. Let's just let's just do this. See what we get off the Cascade. A birthing ritual. Sure. I think we can attack with both of these now pretty safely. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. Let's sack the get the Harbinger. What do we got? We got Drowner, Subtlety. Let's sack this for a Floodpits Drowner. And let's stun lock that one. And they're dead. I believe they're deceased. Because we're hitting him with a lot of damage next turn. Okay, cool. So you can see the like snowball nature of what this deck's trying to do. You could see how this deck can snowball and get a W kind of out of nowhere. Alright, what do we got? We have 5 lands. We're on the play, though, and we can start with Hedge Mage. And these are like lands, but they're not. So we can go Hedge Mage, Hedge Maze, turn 2 Birthing Ritual. I think we can keep it. It's obviously sus. But everything I do is sus. And so we'll keep it and be sus. Alright. Don't need that. Yeah. Yeah, especially when you can like high roll it with oh, what is this? Didn't we already do this? Oh, it's our boy. We should probably just play Birthing Ritual or... I mean, we have Flare of Denial, right? So we might as well just play Fblthp. Draw a card. How does this work? When whenever it becomes a target, shuffle it into the library. Alright. I believe I should counter this. I think I did not learn my lesson from the last game. I'm going to counter that. Sorry, Fblthp. The only reason they were in the last game was because they had that card and I didn't deal with it. Stop with the bobble. Alright, let's see what we got. What do we... Ooh. That's kind of interesting. I have to shock myself to play that. But I think it's worth it. Kira, the Great Glass Spinner. Whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability, if it's the first time each turn, counter that spell or ability. Creatures you control have that ability as well. So it's a pretty good thing to do. Expressive Iteration. Okay. So we're going to need some serious value from this Birthing Ritual. I mean, every single one of these games is just a race to get to... A race to try and get to Oculus. I'm blocking. Am I blocking? Mutagenic growth are these lists. They must have a mutagenic growth to make this attack. Yep. Maybe I was supposed to Subtlety the Swift Spear. Okay. Alright, opponent. Am I just dead? Oh, that was great fun. Yeah, I should have Subtletied this. That was a punt. I could try and high roll, but no. I think we need to play Birthing Ritual. We have to play this. I have to attack. And we have to hit Oculus. Alright, Oculus. Just dead. Just dead. Yeah, I should have Subtletied this. That was a mistake. Okay, I want... I don't think we can get them with a Harbinger. But I do think I want Endurances. I think I want Force of Negations to make sure that I don't get... Make sure I don't get absolutely shredded by... I don't know if I want I guess I need Dismember. Dismember is kind of crap against mutagenic growth on prowess guys, though. So, let's try this. Let's try this. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. I guess we can keep. It's obviously not a great hand, but we have Endurance. We can do a lot of surveilling here, hopefully. Fill out this Oculus. I mean, this hand's really bad. The more I think about this hand, the worse it gets. But we'll have to surveil. The surveil will hopefully save us. We just need to surveil for a 2-drop. Hedge Maze. 2-drop. Don't need that. Well, we're halfway to Oculus. I guess I'll use the other... We'll get the other Hedge Mage. I wish I could deal with this. But I can't. Alright, let's get the other Hedge Maze. That's a little late to the party, but I think I should keep it. Yeah, I think I keep that. And yield to the turn. We're getting close to being able to cast this Oculus, which is pretty cool. Let's just Force of Negation that. Actually, we should Flare of Denial it. Right? We should just flare this. Let's see if we can draw another fetch land for the high roll. No, we cannot. Fetch land for the high roll. Alright. Let's just hold up Endurance here. Okay. Swift Spear. Okay. Alright, looks like it's time for Endurance. Cast Endurance. What should I try and block here? Should probably just block the Swift Spear. Huh. That was kind of easy. I didn't think it would be that easy. Birthing Ritual, Shardless Agent. Let's cast Shardless Agent. This is actually kind of tough. The only card that I want to Birthing Ritual this away would be another Oculus. I guess I'm going to play the Shardless Agent. Alright, let's hit a land with this Coiling Oracle and let me do both. Alright, land. Can I live in Magical Christmas Land? I cannot. I do not, and I cannot live in Magical Christmas Land. Okay. I think we're just blocking for now. We just need to present a board to the point where we can go over the top of them with, like, a lot of shenanigans. Right? Like, we just want to Lava Dart the Snake. I should Force a Negation this. Don't really want them to have a Lava Dart. This exiles, right? Force Negation exiles that, so they don't get to have Lava Dart shenanigans down the road. Alright, let's double block here. Might as well block with everybody. Violent Urge. Alright, let's give him the Surveil. The Prowess. The trigger to... Alright, let's counter this, sack this. We're kind of in trouble to mutagenic growth here. But what can you do? Alrighty, so let's go Birthing Ritual. Birthing Ritual. If we can't get an Oculus with this, we're in trouble. Okay, let's go the first one. I think we sack it for a Coiling Oracle. Sacrifice you. Actually, we probably want Endurance to get rid of... That gets creature, land. Yeah, let's get Endurance. Let's nuke their graveyard here. Then the second one trigger resolves. There's Oculus. Sack this. Oculus. Boom. That's what we're looking for. Now we're cooking with gasoline here. Okay. My things. That sucks. But we have another Oculus in hand and we get a thing, so... We're going to take a beating this turn. So we're taking 5 this turn, and then we go Oculus. So we will trade this manifest off for this monk, because the way this works, this manifest is 0, right? No name, no color, no mana cost. So it'll be a 0, so it can only get a 1. And we have no 1s in the deck. So we're incentivized to trade this off. Unless they have another spell here, which would be unfortunate. Ugh. That is really fucking good that they had that. Oh my god, that's so good. That hurts so bad. It hurts. It hurts. Alright, we need any creature. Oh. Well, thank you. Alright, let's get Oculus here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can attack with this. I mean, they are only at 8. And they have no cards in hand. But they have 1 draw here. I think we have to play defense. I think we can just let this Oculus take over the game. Yeah, let's just let the Oculus take over the game. I don't see any point here in sacking anything. No. And again, here, I don't want to... No. Okay, so now we get our trigger. I mean, we obviously want the creature, because we can flip this up and then use it with the birthing rituals. Oh, that sucks. That's such a good draw for them. But, I mean, they have a Dragon Rage Chandler, so of course they're going to hit good draws every turn. So we can't complain too much. 1 top, 1 bottom. What did you draw? Expressive Iteration. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Well, Oculus blocks here, block here, block here. Or we can just take damage. Thundering Falls go to exile. Hopefully their last card isn't Mutagenic Growth, but what can you do if it is? Alright, so we can go block here, block here. If they have a because this lets me kill them if they don't have Mutagenic Growth. Right? Because this is 5 damage, which would kill them. But if they have Mutagenic Growth, this goes to 6, 7, and I die if they have Mutagenic Growth. If I block here, I don't die if they have Mutagenic Growth. I mean, this prevents me from dying to Mutagenic Growth, but this lets me kill them. But I lose the game to Mutagenic Growth. What should I do? Should I play to win, or should I play not to lose? This is the ultimate dilemma of Magic. Play to win or play not to lose. This is play to win. This is play to lose. Play not to lose. I'm going to play to win. Play to win. Okay. I think on the draw, I think I need access to Dismember. Right? I think I need to be able to just Dismember some Primal players. This deck, I mean, this deck needs a 1-drop. Let's start with Young Wolf. Let's start with Young Wolf. I think we can shave a Subtlety. I think we can cut 2 Subtleties for 2 Dismembers, because they kind of serve the same purpose, creature interaction. Now the question is, since we saw the red, do you think we can get them with a Harbinger of the Seas? Right? Since we saw that they're playing black for Thoughtseize, and in game 2 they had Thoughtseize in, do we think that we can sort of sneak this one past the goalie? That's a tough question. Maybe we cut Coiling Oracles for these because of the Lava Darts. Yeah, but I mean, like, these are just so bad against Lava Darts. So are the Ice-Fangs. So I think I'm going to try it, even though it's probably shite. We're just going to try and cross our fingers and hope to get them. You know what I mean? Just be like, fingers crossed. Did I get them? Okay. Boy, this hand does a lot of damage to us. Hopefully we can ride this Dismember, but we'll have to see. Hopefully they just go DRC and then we can Dismember it. Alright, well, we'll have to Dismember that. What an absolutely terrible draw. Ugh. God, look at how much damage we're taking these next couple of turns. It's so bad. Ugh. Maybe I should have cut the Flare of Denials. This is just so clunky. Like, playing this without having a creature in play is just super sus. Oh dear. Need that Dismember back. I don't think I can win this game unless I draw like... I don't know. I don't think I can win this game. I think I'm dead this turn. I believe I am dead. Oh god. This was a bad keep. I saw the Dismember and my eyes grew wide. Because I thought that it would be... Okay, we're just dead. There's no way they don't have another thing. I'm just conceding. Even like we draw, we're playing this, we're shocking, we're taking a million. Yep. Alright, well that was obviously a hard matchup. Being on the draw against them is pretty much impossible, I would say. Especially with no 1-drops. Okay, so we have 2 lands, a Surveil land, a land, a Subtlety. Yeah, we can keep this. We're probably never going to be able to give our Snake Fangs, though. But I wonder if it's better to play this. I guess we could see if they play like a mountain or something, and then maybe we put this into play tapped instead of surveilling to try and make sure we have... Our opponent is going to 5, so maybe that's the way we win. We just have our opponent mulligan into the dirt. They to play another mountain. Spike! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. I hope you had a good stream, Spike. I hope you did well in the challenge. We're playing this Birthing Ritual Simic deck in a league, just messing around. Oh, he lost a Domain. Ugh. Wasn't he playing Zeus Coda? Thank you for the raid, Spike. I appreciate it. We're just hanging out, playing some Modern Leagues. Okay. I think we can kind of put this into play tapped now and kind of... We should probably just surveil, right? Why not? Why not just surveil? They're not really putting a lot of pressure on our life total. I wonder if this is... I wonder what this is. It could be so many things. It could be Affinity. It could be Lantern. It could be... Alright, let's surveil here. I guess I can keep this. Nah, let's have some more. Let's see if we can get some better stuff. Okay. Coiling Oracle is probably better than these 2 idiots. So, let's see if we can high roll. Snake Elf Druid. Aww. Okay. So we have Force of Negation. We have Subtlety. Our opponent's not really doing very much. But there must be some kind of affinity deck. Portable Hole. I suppose that happens. So I guess the only card we really need to care about is maybe Kappa Cannoneer. Fblthp. Let's Coiling Oracle again. See if we can spike a high roll a land. Land? Even though we already buried a land. Nope, we cannot. Put this into play tapped. Mox Amber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we think about countering this? Just to be saucy. I think I'm gonna. What the hell do I need a second Oculus in my hand for? This lets them cast Kappa Cannoneer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want them to cast Kappa Cannoneer. I would like them to do anything other than cast Kappa Cannoneer. Okay. Guess this turns off blue mana. Turns off this. I have Island Green. They don't have any more white mana, but they can still Kappa Cannoneer. Well, let's attack with our little stupid snake. Let's get our stupid for 1 in, right? Get in for 1. We'll get in for 1, and then the question is, do we try and high roll a land? Or do we just keep them off colored mana? I guess maybe we want to keep Harbinger for a saga or something. And we should try and high roll. Fblthp. I don't want him to get scared and run away, that's for sure. Let's try and progress our board a little bit. Might as well play Fblthp. Yeah, I know. While they change it to make it so... You know what card needed help in Magic? Saga. Urza Saga. That card really needed help. It really needed to be better against the cards that it's good, you know. I saw that and I was like, what? Haywire Might. Haywire Might, again, well, we can let it go. Even though it shuts down our whole team here. Our whole team of idiots can't get through the Haywire Might. I really look stupid for bottoming this Misty Rainforest. I mean, I wanted to, like, fill up the graveyard so I can Oculus. Alright, let's attack with our doofuses. And we'll be able to tell if they block here, if they're, like, trying to get to Kappa Cannoneer. Which, obviously, they're trying to get to Kappa Cannoneer, because what else would this stupid deck be doing if not trying to cast Kappa Cannoneer? Kappa Cannoneer. We'll hold up the Subtlety, I guess. We could probably get to a spot where we'll probably Subtlety the Kappa Cannoneer next turn, and then maybe we hit a couple more land drops, and then we can Floodpits Drowner it. Alrighty. I wonder if we're supposed to go Ice-Fang, pitch the Subtlety? We're probably just supposed to hardcast it. Oh, wow, Kappa Cannoneer. That's crazy. Never would have guessed you had that. Do it again. I guess I could play the Floodpits Drowner. They put it on top. So now I will play the Floodpits Drowner on that thing. So it doesn't untap. So then they don't have 6 permanents. Look at us go. Begin combat, bop, bop, bop. Harvester doesn't really do anything. Is Harvester better than casting an Ice-Fang here? I guess that's... So... 10 here. Alright, you'll do the turn. Yeah, you're right. You're right, but there's a small chance that they have that one counterspell card. But yeah, you're probably right. It probably would have been a little bit better. Metallic Rebuke. I was kind of trying to play around that. They've been paused on their turn, so there's a high chance that they might have that. So I've kind of wanted to play around that. All right. Because they've been, you know, it's been 20, like, we're even on time, and they've done nothing. So I figured they were just yielding with the Metallic Rebuke. So that's why I thought I wanted to play this at the time. Okay, what do we have that kills artifacts? You do stuff with artifacts. I mean, this card kind of works to stop Emeries. And that's the biggest thing, is just, like, the only card we care about is Kappa. And I guess we care about Emery too. Alright, so we want Harbinger of the Seas because we want to be able to stop Urza Sagas. We don't really care about Kira. We probably want Kappa Cannoneer. Fblthp. Yeah, Mystical Dispute does seem really good at stopping Kappas. Now the question is, do we want to go deep and endurance as a way of dealing with Emeries? And I don't think that we do need to do that. I think this might be a little too deep into the tank. I wonder if we're cutting Flare of Denials. Because we have the Mystical Disputes. And, like, we're not really going to be able to have creatures. Yeah, Force of Negation doesn't really do anything. Yeah. But the question is, how many flares do we want to keep? Because the big card... I guess we need to make sure they don't resolve a Kappa Cannoneer. That's probably important. Let's cut an Oracle. Let's cut an Agent. And let's... Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. We have Kill Emery. We have Stop Artifact Shenanigans. And we have the thingies. So I like this hand. It's not the greatest hand because... Yeah, I agree. I think our best answers to Emery is Dismember. It's so crazy that the only turn 1 play, the only 1 mana play this deck has is Dismember. And I guess these count as 1 mana plays. But my head's probably in the way, so you can't see that these are consigns. Mox Opal. Okay. Alrighty. If I put this into play tapped, I won't be able to dismember something, so I'll just play the forest. But I probably should just shock this in, regardless. But then they know I have something. Ooh, gross. Urza Saga. Well, we lose. Game over. Can you play an Emery, please, so I can dismember it? No, you cannot. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Alright, well, I'm shocking this in. Now, playing a Birthing Ritual is kind of cool. I guess we just play Collector Ouphe, right? This could get mutagenic Metallic Rebuked. But, I mean, you don't play Collector Ouphe against the Artifact deck not to just play it on turn 2. I mean, it's obvious they could just untap and Portable Hole. But if they do Portable Hole, then they're probably not making a guy. So that's something, I guess. Okay, well, fuck. Goodbye, friend. Oh, and they get a guy anyway? God damn it. Well, that could not have worked out worse for me. Shit. I mean, if I play the Birthing Ritual, I'm pretty much in the same spot. I think I just lose now. I guess I could dismember their guy. Otherwise, he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I probably just have to dismember them, which sucks. I don't think we're winning this game. I think we have, in fact... We have a combined total of 1,000,000 mana in our hand here. We have to dismember this. And I'm going to do it now, because I should have obviously not tapped 2. That was a mistake. This should be untapped, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to wait until they activate this saga. Because then they could have had Metallic Rebuke here, 1, 2, and then 3 off the thing, and I would have gotten wrecked by Metallic Rebuke. So there was no point in waiting. Lava Spur Boots. I'm so dead. I don't think I can win. But we won't concede. Never give up. Never surrender. By Grabthar's Hammer. Okay, so if I draw land and I Shardless Agent to some shitter... Okay, perfect. Alright, well, we lost to 1 singular Urza Saga. Nice. You shall be avenged. Dude, I love that movie. I have one job on this ship, and that's repeating the computer, and I'm gonna... let's just... You can see the power of this deck and what it can do and how it can snowball a game out of control, but you also see just a bunch of dirtling and derping. Not being able to deploy your hand in a fast enough, timely manner to enter, which is essentially what we've been doing that last game. Like, we just stood no chance. They're just games where we just cannot win. Alright, let's play this Hedge Maze. That's not going to happen anytime soon, so we'll just put that in the graveyard. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the Fblthp's cute. Tamiyo. I don't really feel like subtletying this. I could just tap it. But then it's flipping, right? It's flipping if I tap it. Fucking countering this. Because they can just save these and then on their turn flip it. I don't really want to deal with a flip Tamiyo. I'm not going to lie. What do they do with that Tamiyo? They put it on top of their library. I'm going to Metallic Rebuke that Tamiyo. Right, because Tamiyo's flipping automatically with 2 baubles. And then, I guess no, I guess not. I guess Tamiyo's not flipping. But I'm still going to counter Tamiyo. Because you know what? I don't like Tamiyo. I think that card is way too strong. It could Metallic Rebuke this, which would be sad. But... God, they had Tamiyo flipping that turn. That's such a crazy combo. Alright, it is Coiling Oracle time. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and... No whammies. Oh my god, broken. Just broken. I guess I'm shocking this in and playing one of these 2 stupid things. Alrighty. Only need 2 more ice lands to make this into a Death Touch snake. Alright. So the magic number is 6. We don't want them to get to 6. Alright, let's crack this for the basic forest. So that way if we draw Harbinger, we can Harbinger them. And then let's play draw a card. Let's play the snake with no fangs. It looks like it has a mouthful of fangs, but you have to ignore that because... Oh, hey. That's pretty sick. Okay, let's begin combat. Begin combat. Attack, attack. I don't know if this Harbinger is actually going to do anything here. I mean, I'm going to cast it. Let's see if that eats a Metallic Rebuke. So they were paused to cast there, so, I mean, it doesn't really affect them. Alright, don't play Kappa Cannoneer. Oh, dear God. Good news. We can now cast Abhorrent Oculus into their Metallic Rebuke. That they most certainly have up now. Oh, can I do anything about that? Or do I just have to walk it into it? I guess I could wait a turn. I mean, they definitely were casting. They definitely were cast, so they definitely put a Metallic Rebuke trigger on the stack. They definitely clicked on it, so... I mean, maybe they're just trying to bluff me. I think this Oculus is too important to get Metallic Rebuked. So, I think I'm just gonna pass. And I'll play the Floodpits Drowner. And then we'll surveil, and we'll try and get a third land to play around. We'll try and get a third land to play around the Metallic Rebuke. Uh-huh. Shadow Sphere. Yep. Saga. No, we're dead. And just like that, we lost. Alright. So, what do we need to do here? We need to go 1, 2, Floodpits Drowner. Tap that. Now we need to crack this, and we need to get the other Hedge Mage. And we need to look for... I don't even fucking know what we need to look for. I will take that. And just hope that we hit a fucking thing. Okay, so let's swing first. Be in combat. Be in combat. Attack. Let's attack for 3. Alright, now let's just play the Birthing Ritual. I think I'm going to pay for this, and I think I'm going to use this Birthing Ritual to attempt to find a Harbinger of the Seas. Because Harbinger of the Seas deals with this Urza Saga, and this Urza Saga needs to be dealt with, or I will lose the game. So I'm going to pay for this. Yes. It is very interesting to me that they're doing that instead of letting me resolve this and then countering this, but whatever. I just work here. Alright. There is a Harbinger of the Seas. Do I want a Harbinger of the Seas, or do I want an Oculus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just... I need the Harbinger, right? We need the Harbinger. Okay. Sacrifice this. We need the Harbinger, unfortunately. Okay. Because if they get giant Saga tokens and they get to Shadow Sphere them, we're just not coming back. I guess they must have another Metallic Rebuke. So that's why they were able to just waste that one on this. They must have 2. That's the only thing I can think of that makes sense as to why they would do that. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Stupid Kappa, Kappa. Yep. Kappa Cannoneer plus Shadow Sphere is not the greatest for me. Alright, so they cannot Metallic Rebuke, so I can just play Oculus. Once. And I think I want to save this. I think I want to save the Sink into Stupor to bounce the Shadow Sphere or something. Alright. Let's sacrifice... Let's see what we got. So I'm going to sacrifice this Harbinger, and I'm going to get an Oculus. Sacrifice you. Abhorrent Oculus. Okie dokie. I will begin to assemble my army. My army of manifested idiots. Alright. I should have been smarter with how I tapped. But I'm stupid. Ice-Fang I could eventually flip this Ice-Fang. Emery. Yeah, I do need more snow for sure. Yep. At the moment, this doesn't have whatever the hell the can't be blocked shit is. So they can't really attack with that. What? I guess they're under the impression that they'll be able to replay it with the Emery next turn. So... I guess I'm going to double block it with Oculuses. I'll trade an Oculus for this thing. And then I can sink into Stupor the Emery. How do I get blown out? I get blown out by the bounce land. I guess I could put this in play here. And then I don't get blown out by the bounce land. Dispatch. Yeah, I guess I'll just gang block. They'll get to kill these two things, but who cares? Yeah, we have to flip before. Oh, let's see if they kill an... Oh, they killed an Oculus. Oh, they put one on the snake? Are you kidding me? Really? You put one on the one that I can flip up? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's cool. Alright. We'll pass the turn here. I mean, they had a 50-50% chance here to know that that's the right one. Okay. That was a really good draw here. So now we play this. And we're gonna swing with everything. Be in combat. I would have flipped this up 1,000% if they didn't put 1 damage on it. Because I need to spend the mana, right? So I'm just gonna full swing here. Attack, attack, attack. And then we will sink into Stupor the Emery. And then we'll flip up one of these. Probably the Shardless Agent. Oh, we will not be flipping up the Shardless Agent. Okay, so damage happens. These trade. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to sink into Stupor the Emery. Playing around Metallic Rebuke. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we don't get to use the thing this time. Alright, so we can't flip this up. Our opponent played that perfectly. There's no reason to flip it up anyway. We could have got Fblthp. We could sack this Oculus for a Fblthp to draw 2 cards, but I don't think we want to do that. This Oculus is pumping out bodies. Let's not. Oculus is pumping out bodies. Let's get another Ice-Fang here. And we're yielding through the turn. So they have Emery, which we know about. What? Alright, whatever. Be in combat, attack. Perhaps our opponent could have sequenced that a touch better. But who knows. I will... Okay, let's sacrifice you. Let's get... I guess Coiling Oracle. No, let's get Ice-Fang. I mean, they're kind of the same thing. Only if this draws a land, I get to put in play. And then... Oculus. Okay. I don't think we're losing the game from this spot. And if they would have done the Whip Flare thing, we would have sink into Stupor the Emery. So we won this game. And it didn't matter that they made that punt, because we would have sunk into Stupor the Emery and we would have won the game. Regardless of them doing the thing in the other sequence, we would have won. Alright, that was cool. Okay, let's see. We're on the play. We have a Surveil land. We have a bunch of 2s. The first 3 matches were great. We started off 3-0 and everything was great. And then we played people playing cards that had interactive text. And then when we played against people that had interactive text, it didn't go as well. Actually, we just played against decks that were faster than ours. They just killed us. All right, we have a lot going. We have a lot resting on this Surveil here. A lot resting on this Surveil. Okay. Interactive text? I know. There are so many decks that are so great if your opponent just doesn't interact with you. But then the second they interact with you, it's just like, alright, well, we're done here. Stop being a jerk, opponent. I just want to kill you. Stop being a jerk, opponent. I just want to kill you. Kozilek's Command. Speaking of jerk decks. Alright, we really need this Surveil to be good. This has to be the greatest Surveil in the history of surveilling. I will take it. It was, in fact, the greatest Surveil in the history of surveilling. Now, once again, Ice-Fang, Coiling Oracle, I'm asking you. I believe in you, Coiling Oracle. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Boo. Boo, Coiling Oracle. Coiling Oracle. Boo. Alright, so we have Birthing Ritual next turn, which is kind of cool. But the problem is, like, we could Birthing Ritual, or we could, like, try to progress our board here. I don't really want to deal with this. May sacrifice a non-blue creature. What do we think here? Are we countering this? I mean, this thing kind of walks into this. I kind of want a Birthing Ritual, so I'm going to let this go. Maybe a mistake. Land, please. Well, we're just going to gamble now. Alright. Abhorrent Oculus. Actually, this Harbinger of the Seas might be pretty dope. Huh. Ah. How do you like your islands? Glaring, flesh-raking islands. This is a pretty cool interaction. I got nothing? I shan't block. Alright. No basic forests. Well, I guess I'm playing... Let's attack. I think that rather than trying to be cute with this flood pit and like try and block, I think I want to put the flood pit guy into the whatever the hell this is. Into the whatever the hell you are. Oculus. Goodbye. Oculus. Yay. Oh, another island. You know, should we talk shit? You shouldn't put islands in your deck. No, let's not talk shit. Let's not talk shit. I want to talk a little shit. But I don't know this person. So we can't talk shit to somebody we don't know. I guess I'm just attacking. Blop, blop, blop. I'm not going to sack anything here. Go, Oculus, go. Well, we have a Flare of Denial. Okay, so you're dead. Okie dokie. Yay. Alright. So what did we learn? We learned that we liked Harbinger of the Seas. And we like Consign to Memory. We like these. We probably need... We want Stupid Head. Stupid Head is good against stupid artifacts. Force of Negation is kinda sus. I mean, it stops some of the stuff. Let's get rid of Kira. Let's get rid of a Coiling Oracle too. So this is 63 here. Let's cut an Agent. If we're going to bring in a bunch of Consigns, Agent gets a lot worse. So let's cut 2 Agents here. And let's try this. Max Spaz were needed. Korvold was very sick in what we were doing. Korvold was incredibly powerful. The rest of the cards, not so much. Alright, we have 2 Oculuses in our hand. Which this is not great. 2 Oculuses, not great. Collector Ouphe, kind of great. This is a weird hand. Like, we're essentially mulliganing to 5 here, but I think it's okay. Our opponent also is actually going to 5. Well, we are figuratively at 5. Our opponent is actually at 5, so... I wonder if I want to Surveil here, or if I want to play Sink into Stupor as tapped. Our opponent is skipping their draw step? What? Ancient Purrings. The Burn Willows. Let's... Okay, the perfect draw. Squat up, guys. I'm gonna Surveil here. What the hell? You know what's better than 2 dead Oculuses that you can't use? A third. A third dead Oculus that does nothing. Alright, let's Surveil here. We'll put the 4th Oculus into the graveyard. We need lands. Perfect draw. What do I want to do here? Do I want to play Collector Ouphe and just let them Kozilek's command it? Do I want to play Drowner? Do I want to play Birthing Ritual? I think I'm gonna Drowner. Like, I think Ouphe is a little too fragile. Especially if they go Grove of the Burn Willows and then kill the Ouphe. Uh-huh. Alrighty, so let's tap down that guy. Tappy tap. Tappy tap. What did this deck add red for? I've been away for a little bit. So what did Brood Scale add red for? Let's find out. I should know. Mono green Brood Scale. Okay, well, apparently they didn't add red. Writhing Chrysalis. Pyroclasm. That makes sense. Okay. So, what's more value here? First of all, we're going to attack. Let's attack first. Is it more value to put the Shardless Agent in play or the Birthing Ritual? I believe I would like to try and high roll with the Birthing Ritual. And I believe before doing that, I should sacrifice this for a basic forest in case I hit the stupid. Because once this effect starts resolving... Okay. Well, then, I guess I will Surveil. I guess I shall be surveilling. We had a cool plan. I don't really want this. I would like to get one more card in the graveyard so I can start the Oculus. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Our opponent is in a situation. Yeah. Nice of them to give us 4 life. Our opponent is a real mensch, giving us 4 life. The good news is that we could die. We can die from the cards in their hand. Ugh. Wow, this Collector Ouphe is looking real hot. Okay. Do you think that they'll block if I attack with this Drowner and then I can play an Oculus? Or is it better to Shardless Agent spin the wheel? So I want to throw this away to play an Oculus. I think I do. No, I think I don't. Spin the wheel. Okay. Land? Land for the value? For the ultimate? Okay. Once again, our fangless. Don't pay attention to this snake. This snake looks like it's all big and tough. Right? Look at those fangs. But it doesn't have the fangs. It only gets the fangs when you have the snow permanents. And we have one snow permanent. Ugh, gross. We just dead. Why aren't you equipping it before you do this? Maybe having 3 uncastable cards in our hand was not the way to win this game. I'm gonna cast Kozilek's Return. Me. Alright, enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Alright, Oculuses. I need you to be in other parts of the world, not in the deck. It's too hot for the snake to have fangs. We are playing a much cooler deck than broken Modern Horizons 3 cards. I say as the entire deck is based around a Modern Horizons 3 card. This is just so risky. Like, if we miss on the Surveil, we already are on a mull to 6. Do we believe in the power of Surveil? I believe in Harvey Dent. At first, I thought the guy from those god-awful commercials. And then I started listening to what he had to say. And I have to say, I believe in Harvey Dent. Alright. So let's crack this, and let's Surveil, and let's put all our hopes and dreams on this Surveil. Yep. All of our hopes, all of our dreams rest with this Surveil. No. All of our hopes and dreams. Oh, fucking shit. Well, good game. Both sides fought hard. You can't hope on a Surveil. I mean, we're not out of it. We have a Dismember, blah, 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 but we're dead. Yep. I think we're died. Hey, better late than never. Okay, what can I do here? I guess I'm going to play Coiling Oracle. Because, I mean, they both draw a card. But this puts the land into play. So maybe I can high roll a land. And then Dismember. Awesome. Okay. So all we need to do is draw another land. And then we can get rid of this stupid saga. And then everything will be fine. Everything will be beautiful and groovy. Has anyone watched Murderbot? It's the greatest. Alright, land. No! I could play the Birthing Ritual. I guess I just have to play Birthing Ritual. 1 Lantern. I don't think I can win this game. I mean, I can hold up the Consign to try and stop the Saga, but I have to, like, high roll here and then try and high roll a Harbinger. That's my game plan, I guess. I don't think I'm winning. I think I should play Lantern Control. Gross. With Lantern? Do you got a link? Post the link. Let's check it out. Let's see. Thoughtseize United Battlefront. Now this is some lanterning control. Witchbane Orb. Jeez. Witchbane Orb. This is actually kind of sick. Alright. We'll play that. Yeah. Well, there's a reason. There may be a reason for that. Get out of here, you stupid. Grafdigger's Cage. Well, my beautiful birthing ritual. Alright, can I get a land to play a Harbinger of the Tides and then win the game? Land. I think I just want to hold up the Fleshbringer, the Consign to Memory to counter the Fleshraker. That just seems better than doing anything else. Oh, okay. About that. I guess I'll play Ice-Fang and hope to demise a land. Yep. I guess I just gotta get this Ice-Fang in play. I need to progress my board somehow. Land. Nice. Land? Oh my god, I hate this deck. Alright. What do we got here? Creature cards can't enter... Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Sacrifice for the rest of them. Do we sacrifice creature do with the guard? Blah 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 blah. I don't think this is going to let me have fun. I could play Coiling Oracle. I think I need to dismember this. And if I'm going to dismember it, I might as well dismember it now. So I can get in for one here, which is the most important thing. For one. Okay. No. I guess. Okay. Uh-huh. Ugh. So this gets exiled. Okay. And then I'm going to consign the thief. All right. Yay, a land. Okay, so they can no longer produce... They can make green mana. I'm going to... I guess I should get a green mana for myself for this Harbinger. And then I should just play the Harbinger. And then we're one snow-covered land away from being able to... Yeah, they can generate one colorless mana this one turn. They can get one green and one colorless. We just need to get to a point where we can have this consign up. I wonder if I'm supposed to double block. Probably not. Alrighty. So let's play this. And let's pass the turn. I believe we have turned the corner. Maybe I was supposed to use the Coiling Oracle there, but I don't necessarily know that I need to. I can shuffle this idiot away. Like, I want to keep this consign up so nothing terrible happens to me. Sure. So now I go begin combat, attack, attack, attack. And now we go 1, 2, shuffle that away. Okay. Now we can Ice-Fang at the end of turn. We can hold up the Consign. I believe we are doing it, once again, with the power of Harbinger of the Tide. The only good card in this stupid deck. Okay, so let's play Ice-Fang. Draw a card. Alright, that sort of seals the deal here. I guess we can Coiling Oracle. Look at that, we have Death Touch. Our snakes have fangs. Isn't that lovely? It's about time, I say. Okay, I think we got this. We have Consign, we have the Flare, we have the Subtlety. Once again, we have cheesed the game with Harbinger of the Seas. It seems to be the only way we can actually win games. Alright, so let's attack. I don't think we need to play this Oculus. I think we just hold up everything under the sun. And I don't think they can win. I mean, we have Flare. We can hardcast Subtlety. We can Consign. We can do it all. What's up? Welcome back. I think this is gonna... Alright, tapping this. What do we got? I would like to cast Consign. Boop. Yay. Okay. Throws crabs around. Well, I mean, we're playing for the 4-1 here. Every single battle. Look at this battle. Every match has been a slog. No easy wins. We've had to battle our way through terrible opponents trying to do terrible things to us. Oh my god. Lands and spells, and I'm on the play. It's Christmas. And I have a Boseiju in this deck? I didn't even know I had a Boseiju in this deck. We haven't seen a Boseiju all day. Alright, let's start with you. Let's yield. We're cheating. We're cheating. I snuck this in for this game. Oh, goody. Well, this is actually sick, because this is a time walk against that deck. Alright, so let's get a Hedge Maze here. I don't want this. Yield the turn. Okay, so they are sitting on what? Spell Pierce, Spell Snare. I might as well just play the Ice-Fang Coatl at the end of turn. Ross, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Ross. We are playing some Simic garbage. Simic dumpster fire the deck. Alright, I'm going to play this Ice-Fang Coatl before this comes out. I wonder if I'm supposed to Subtlety this and then they won't be able to... If I Subtlety this, then, I'm not gonna. Let's draw. Let's see what we draw. They won't be able to I'm just gonna let this happen. This might have been wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to Subtlety this because it's just something to Subtlety. Disrupting Shoal. Alright, let's play Shardless Agent. Shardless Agent. Floodpits Drowner. Yay, value. Tap. I don't know if this is value, but whatever. Thank you. So they have a Disrupting Shoal in their hands. So I think we want to attack with everything. And then... Birthing Ritual. And then Boseiju. Alright, so this is probably going to get countered. This birthing ritual. But... Yep. Now, the question is, do I want to Boseiju or do I want to play one of these stupid threats? If they just go land and then the thing, I can just Boseiju that. So I'm actually not going to Boseiju. I'm not going to Boseiju. Because if they go to 5 here, and then they play the thing, they're just dead. Okay, I have 5 power in play, friend. Am I missing something? Okay. I don't have to do anything. I just play this Ice-Fang and kill them, right? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yay. Pact of the Titan. That would have been a blowout. Okay, we want you. We want you. We want all of this. Believe it or not, I don't think we need Harbinger of the Seas. I don't think we need Kira the Great Glass Spinner. Dismember does kill Stupid Head. Stupid Tameshi. Well, we don't need Consign, but Consign stops, like, it stops a good portion of their deck. Consign. 28 cards is a lot. I mean, why wouldn't I want Consign? It stops Belcher, right? I don't think we need Ice-Fang Coatls. Probably cut Shardless Agents if we're bringing in a bunch of counter spells. Maybe cut an Oculus and a Subtlety. Alright, let's try this. Okay, we'll keep. The one time we could have Boseiju'd something. Fblthp, huh? We don't really need Fblthp. Yeah, it does. That's why I shaved that's why I shaved them. They're not in the main deck, right? I shaved 2 Shardless Agents. Consign's not in the main, so we just brought in 2. Like, I did shave 2 of them because, yeah, it would be pretty shitty. It would be kind of shitty to whatever into that. If we go to game 3, I'll probably shave more of them. Okay, what do we want to do here? We could play the Birthing Ritual. We could play the Floodpits Drowner. Let's play the Birthing Ritual. Okay. Lotus Bloom. This will be important for later. Alrighty. So what do you think the odds are that we're going to cascade into Consign? Archaeologist. I get another Lotus Bloom. Do we gamble or do we just play the Coiling Oracle? Let's gamble. No, anything but Consign. Okay. Take that. Okay. Shardless Agent. And then let's go to the first Birthing Ritual. Let's see what the first one gets. I might as well get a Coiling Oracle, right? Sacrifice, get Coiling Oracle. Get a land. High roll. Yay! Well, this Surveil's not really that great here because we're about to Don't really need that. Okay, let's get an Oculus so we can actually apply pressure. Abhorrent Oculus. Okay. Sacrifice you. Put in an Oculus. We did it! So this goes down. I would like the Drowner. Yep. That sucks. We have the answer to this. If this wasn't Surveil Land. Oh, we still have a Force of Negation, so we're not like dead. It's obviously not great. It's obviously not great. If only this land came into play untapped, then we could have killed this. Yep. Well, let's Force Negation. Pitching Drowner, I guess. Coiling Oracle. Tigers. Well, that sucked. Well, I guess it makes sense because they didn't take... Can't believe I've died to Tameshi so many times. Alright, let's get these Shardless Agents out of here. Let's bring in another Subtlety because I keep dying to Tameshi. And what are we bringing in here? I guess we bring in the Oculus. There we are. Thank you. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. We can't keep this. If we just miss on a land, we're just dead. Alright, we can keep this. We can put back... Since we have the flares, let's just put back the Dismember. Alright. Coiling Oracle, and then hope it's good enough. A 1-1. A 1-1 that draws a card is our only hope here. If they have a Spell Snare, we just kind of lose. I mean, there's no reason. I'm sure they have a Spell Snare. But we have to do this. Stern Scolding. Yuck. I think we've lost, but you never. You play this. Do you have a response to my birthing ritual? Ouch. Ouch. Alrighty, what are we gonna get here? Oracle. I guess I'm gonna keep this. Turns on the flares. This game has not been going well for me. Well, Coiling Oracle. Sick. Alrighty. 3 spells, 3 counter spells. Sway Magic was born to be played. Why did they shock that in? What is the point of shocking that in? Do you know? Does anyone know why they would shock that in? Whir of Invention. What am I using here? I guess I should just flare this, right? Do they have a Mystical Dispute? Is that why they shocked it in? Nope. Okay. This is an action-packed game. Our opponent is at 8, though. Our opponent is at 8. So, I mean, we practically have them dead. I mean, I'm just going to counter this. Just anytime I can, like, 1-for-1 them, I guess I should do it, since I have 4 counterspells in my hand. Disrupting Shoal, pitching Tamashi. I mean, they just get a 1/3. They just get one card. That doesn't seem worth it. Okay. I guess if they put a thingy in their hand, I don't know. They have a Whir of Invention, which I'm probably going to have to cast a Force of Negation on. Hedge Maze. Hey, I want that. I want that on top of my library. I would like to Force of Negation this, right? 1, 2, 3. Boop. Yep, there's the turn. A mountain? We can play Oculus now. Isn't that exciting? I'm pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy casting Abhorrent Oculus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I especially like casting Abhorrent Oculus when my opponent is at 8. Because that means I don't have to hit them. They've already done all the work. I mean, I guess Consign, in case they bounce my thing back. Thundertrap Trainer. Okay. Goblin Charbelcher. Negation. Okie dokie. Hey, that's a good draw. Attack. I believe that is a very good draw. I don't know how I won this game. I guess I just had 1,000,000 counterspells. They started with 1,000,000 counterspells, and then I had 1,000,000 counterspells. You're consigning my thing. Okay, I guess I'll allow that. Why are they playing Consign? GG's. No. Okay. I don't know how the hell I went 4-1 with that deck. What the hell? 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 1-2, 1-2, 2-1. What a slog. Alright. You don't need these. Harbinger is cracked. This card's really good. These two are cute. You need a 1-drop. Need Young Wolves. Need something. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But the deck's cool. Birthing Ritual is very, very powerful. This card is incredibly powerful. I think most of the games we won were on the back of Harbinger of the Seas. Like, this card carried hard. I wonder if these Dismembers are just supposed to be like the 1 mana unable to...